So what is going on, guys? It's Triple G here, back with another Tribes of Midgard video, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the warrior, which is one of the starter classes, and he's actually very good indeed. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, please consider like, commenting or subscribing to the channel, or join us over on Twitch. We stream 5 times a week, and otherwise let's get straight into this video. So being one of the starter classes, I feel like the warrior is a little bit slept on. He has some top tier perks in his tree, and he is a damage dealing machine. Once you've got yourself to level 2, then it's obviously about selecting the warrior, and then we're going to talk about the skills and which order I actually choose them in. So for starters, the double hit perk which you get for standard is actually a very good perk. Trigger a second attack every 2 combo attacks, meaning you just get free damage, which is really good for this build. Then the second thing that I like to select is Power Within. Gain a 4th mana bar, meaning that you get an extra special attack on your weapon completely for free. It works really nicely, particularly early game where you can come up against some tough enemies. Having that extra damage, again like we said with our first skill, can really make the difference. Then on the theme of damage, we're going to go across the final act as well. Increase the damage of the last combo attack by 50%. So as you can already see here, the theme is all about damage. It works really well with this build. The next skill that I absolutely love is Reckless Roll. You will avoid damage while evading, basically giving you immunity when you roll. This works very well. It takes some skill to use effectively, but essentially if you put a couple of hits into an enemy and dodge, couple of hits into an enemy and dodge, you will be very effective, and you will take virtually no damage from the enemy. The next skill is Untamed Ashes, which is self-revive when down. This is an amazing perk, obviously for reasons that you get a self-revive, but it also has no cooldown. So you can, for example, get hit, go down, get up, get hit, go down. You can do it as many times as you want, as long as the enemies don't keep attacking you whilst you're trying to self-revive. Now this point in the tree, you have a choice. If you want to, you can select free fall, meaning you have no fall damage, which is really nice for getting around the map, but in terms of defending your village and beating Fenrir, absolutely no use whatsoever. So it's completely up to you. What I like to do on the theme of damage is you can select one of these 2 perks, either Sword Mastery or Axe Mastery, depending on what you're going with. Sometimes you'll be able to tell what Jotun you have to see what legendary you'll be able to get. So for example, the Baldur's Blaze or the nice legendary Frozen Axe, which works really well, particularly with the warrior because it has an armor skill, meaning that you can just charge in there with your extra damage and you have that added protection. Then we're going to go up the tree to Mana Surge, which is going to increase our mana earned by 25%, meaning that we have our special abilities back faster. Again, we're going to get Mana Surge 2, which means that we're going to get another 25%, meaning we're now at 50% mana. So we're always going to have our abilities, which is absolutely critical because we want to do as much damage output as possible, as fast as possible. The final point is completely up to you. So you can have Ice Embrace or you can have Fire Embrace. Now the advantages of Ice Embrace obviously is that it also increases the efficiency of the armor and shields. So for example, if you're struggling with temperature, that's going to help you a little bit. But you can make the choice between the 2 depending on what Jotun has appeared and what legendaries you have access to. The playstyle for the warrior is very simple. He's a damage dealing machine. You want to get up close and personal and get those attacks out as fast as possible, therefore earning your mana back, remembering to dodge to give yourself your immunity, and just go and have fun. The warrior can do a serious amount of damage and is one that you definitely want to take into a Fenrir fight. Just be very aware that he doesn't have the temperature immunity of the seer, and he won't have, you know, the durability resistance that the warden has. Although he does have some durability resistance in his tree, I do not feel it's worth it. That other skills there are way more powerful. Guys, that is it for today's video. If you have enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to the channel or join us over on Twitch. We stream 5 times a week, and otherwise I'll catch you on the flip.